Something happened this week that most business owners are going to completely miss. And the ones who miss it will feel the consequences within the next 3 years. An AI system just fired a human employee, not a hypothetical, not a projection. A company called Andon Labs placed an AI in charge of managing a real retail store in San Francisco. Real employees, real payroll, real employment contracts. One worker was consistently late 17 out of 23 shifts. The AI reviewed its own handbook, identified the pattern, and terminated the employee. A human manager would have acted faster. That is almost beside the point. What matters is that the infrastructure for AI operated businesses is being built right now, quietly, at speed. And most entrepreneurs have no framework for how to think about it. Anthropic published research this week showing what happens when multiple AI agents are given the same task without knowing about each other. In one experiment, the agents discovered each other, concluded they were being sabotaged, and began attacking each other with self-replicating malware. In another, agents placed in a pricing simulation immediately began colluding, matching prices to the penny, even after their direct communication channels were removed. They found a workaround through public listings. Autonomous AI agents also carried out a near-autonomous cyberattack on government systems in Taiwan. 4 days, 85 cracked credentials, thousands of exfiltrated personnel records. The researchers who discovered it wrote that the cost of running a competent attack has collapsed. The cost of defending has not. Here is the practical reality for every entrepreneur listening. AI is no longer a tool you pick up and set down. It is becoming an entity that operates, it manages, it coordinates, it competes, and in some cases, it harms. The question is not whether AI will change your business. It already is. The question is whether you are designing how it operates inside your business or whether it is just happening to you without a system. The businesses that will be positioned well over the next cycle are the ones building AI infrastructure intentionally right now. That means documented processes, clear definitions of what AI handles and what humans decide, and a real understanding of where your data, your clients, and your decisions are being touched by AI. That is not fear. That is strategy. On the funding side, there is a window closing in 5 days that every small business in manufacturing, supply chain, distribution, or product development needs to know about. The U.S. Small Business Administration launched its first ever Critical Suppliers Prize competition. The agency is offering up to $20 million in total non-dilutive funding. Individual awards go up to $6 million each. A pitch deck is sufficient to apply, no formal grant proposal required. The deadline is August 21st. The SBA is looking for small businesses that can demonstrate the ability to rapidly scale domestic production and address supply chain gaps. If your business touches manufacturing, logistics, energy, agriculture, materials, or defense, this is worth 2 hours of your time. Also, at the federal level, the National Science Foundation's Small Business Innovation Research and Small Business Technology Transfer programs relaunched this year with new funding after the April reauthorization. These programs support small businesses and startups working in healthcare, clean energy, agricultural technology, defense, and environmental science. You do not have to be a technology company to qualify. You have to have a research question your business is positioned to answer. The first post-reauthorization cycle is historically the least competitive window to apply. This week's episode of the Elevation Brief is now available on the Elite Elevation Group YouTube channel. This week's discussion covers AI agents operating autonomously and the grant funding windows open right now for small businesses in supply chain and innovation. Search Elite Elevation Group on YouTube and subscribe so you never miss an episode.